Thank you very much, Jill, for setting this up. Council, thank you very much for coming to this special meeting today. We are trying to accommodate some investment in our municipality, and there was some crucial dates for some individuals, and this is why we are meeting. I must say that we must stick to the order of business on a special meeting. We cannot bring new business to the table. And we are looking forward to getting into this. I remind council that today's meeting is being held as a virtual meeting due to the declared emergency, and that this meeting will be streamed live as well as recorded and published on the Southwest Middlesex YouTube channel. Council, is there any member declaring a pecuniary interest or the general nature thereof? Seeing none, we will move into staff reports. We have before us a temporary use agreement on Montrose, an update. Stephanie, can you describe the matter before council and initiate your discussion? If she's here.
Mayor,
yes, Jill.
Mayor, yeah, no, Stephanie isn't.
Okay, all right. So Jill, you'll do that then. And
sure. Yep. So this
thank you very much.
A very brief request to change the name on the schedule to the agreement for the temporary use that council approved just 2 meetings ago, so the end of May. And that's it. It's just a name change on the schedule to the bylaw.
Okay, thank you very much. Council, I know very often is questioned why we have these special meetings, but with the investment of 2 homes and the revenues that'll produce and the investment in our municipality, it's to our benefit to meet and fast track this. Council, you've seen the report before you. Jill has identified the subject we're discussing, change of ownership, that the temporary use agreement for property plan 308 lot 9 be approved as a bylaw be passed to update the agreement between the municipality and the new owners of the property. Would someone entertain a motion for that?
So moved, Mayor Mayhew. It's Mary Gay.
Okay, thanks very much, Mary Gay. And Ian, I saw your hand go up quite quickly there. I'll allow seconder, Councillor Crothers, moved by Mary Gay. Council, is there any discussion through the chair to Jill on this? Yes, Mark, go ahead.
Something I've thought about since we initially approved this. So this is so that in case the subdivision didn't go through, then there'd be money in a reserve to put in a septic system, correct?
Correct.
But I think the minimum lot size for a septic system is 1/2 acre, I believe. These 2 lots are only 0.25 acres. So how do we do that? How can we do that?
I think perhaps Jill will answer that, but don't forget that this is temporary use, Mark, not a permanent use. But Jill, you can address that.
Right. So there are options for different types of engineered septic system if it's the lot size isn't the normal lot size. So they can be engineered for different sizes. And you're quite right that normally they take up a fair amount of space, but at the same time, there are adjacent properties with septic systems on those 2 streets as well.
Okay. Okay, Mark, you look puzzled there, but you're okay?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
I'm like you say, this is hopefully this is just temporary and the subdivision will go in and these 2 houses will get hooked into the new sanitary sewer system and there won't be any need for septic systems to be put in.
Okay. Another call for questions. Any other further questions from council? The recommendation has been moved by Deputy Mayor Wilkins and seconded by Councillor Crothers. I'll call the question. All in favor, council? Please raise your hand. Carried unanimously. Council will now deal with the bylaw pertaining to this. It is before you that the bylaw received first, second, and third reading bylaw. The first bylaw is 2021-058, and the second one is bylaw 2021-059. If I may have a mover and a seconder to move the bylaws ahead, moved by Councillor Scholdice, second by Councillor Cowell. Discussion at this time, Council? Seeing none, I will call the question. All in favor of the bylaws being moved first, second, and third reading? Carried unanimously. Council, thank you very much for your time. 11:05, we'll adjourn the meeting. And thank you, Jill, for accommodating the interest of investment. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.